Okay, we are at Saco River Campground in North Conway, New Hampshire, right on Route 302. They have about 280-ish sites here. It's a really big place. It's about $66 during the week and about $80 on the weekend. It also depends if you're on peak or off peak season. We paid $79. It's September 12th here. So I don't believe we're quite into peak season. I think in a couple of weeks will be really peak season with the foliage. But the reason we had a $79 a night site, which was on the more expensive end, is because we're right on the Saco River, which is very long. I don't know how many miles it is, but it's really long. And it's a beautiful river. We're literally right here, backed up. That's the back of our RV. We have a fire pit that we're not using. That's why we backed up so close. We're only here for 4 nights, and we knew we weren't going to be lighting a fire. Every site has a picnic table. The sites are not paved, so it's a little sandy, but such is life. No biggie. The water here is very low right now. I guess there can be flash flooding, but we don't have to worry about that. It's very clear. It's very quiet. Very peaceful. Lots of trees. People are friendly. We would definitely stay here again, except the next time I would book a pull-through site and not a back-in site. These sites are quite tight here, and there's a fence right across the way that if you have an RV that is more than 35 feet, and we're 40, and that's just the RV plus the truck, we're more like 55 feet. It's really hard to back in here into sites 11, 12, and 13 with this fence. So it took us literally about 10 tries to get it in, but my master husband, Sal, was able to get it in. There are little pine cones falling off the trees constantly, so if that's going to bother you, you hear them hitting the RV, the roof of the RV, you might want to request a site that doesn't have trees over it, which there are quite a few. I'm not going to walk through the whole park. It is massive here. Like I said, there's about 280 sites. But if you like shade and you don't mind, it really doesn't bother us. The little pine cones banging on the roof. But if that's something that's going to annoy you, then definitely don't stay on the river front, because look at all these trees. I mean, it's beautiful, but there's a lot of pine cones. Actually, they're not pine cones. What are these things? Of course, now I can't find one. They're falling constantly. Are these pine cones? I don't even know what they are. They look like hazelnuts. I'm so not a nature freak. This. Anyway, someone's going to laugh at me and go, those aren't pine cones. Are they baby pine cones? I don't know. You can't eat them, I guess, so I'm not interested. All right, so I'm just going to walk through these sites. They have a nice store here. Cute little store with some, nice things in it. The typical, camping stuff, s'mores, stuff to make s'mores, and sweatshirts and t-shirts, but they had some cool stuff in there. What else can I say about here? North Conway is a great place to be. We are literally not even 10 minutes from Route 112, which is the Kankamangas Highway, or the Kank, and that is a 50-mile drive through the White Mountains that is supposed to be absolutely beautiful. We're doing that in a couple of hours, and we're about 45 minutes from Mount Washington, and we're doing that tomorrow. We got our tickets for the Cog Railway. They're about $75 a person. They have a diesel train or a steam train that run. The steam train only runs twice a day. The diesel train, I think it runs 4 times a day. It's a little more for the steam train. I think it's $78 a person, and we paid $72 for the diesel. And they start leaving at 9 o'clock in the morning, and it's 3 hours round trip. An hour up, an hour back, and an hour at the top. They have a cafe and gift shop, and you could hang out and take pictures and do all that fun touristy stuff. So we're doing that. We decided not to drive up Mount Washington because watch a YouTube video is all I have to say. I watched a YouTube video and I was having anxiety just watching it. It's way too narrow, way too close to the cliffs. I mean, unless you're in a smart car, no, we wouldn't. You definitely can't do it with an RV. But even with our truck, I didn't want to do it. It was too much, and then you're concentrating on watching the road, and you really can't enjoy the beauty as you're driving up there. So we decided to take the train, and we got that recommendation to take the Cog Railway from quite a few people. So, all right. So on these sites along this river, these are all RV sites. I know it's hard to see because you can't really see the where the hookups are, but these are all RV sites. There's got to be, I don't know, probably 20, 25 or more sites right on the river. And then behind almost every site, there's these little paths that some people made. Some people put ladders. So I'm going to try and get down one. And hopefully I don't fall. Oh, because I didn't bring my cell phone with me. That wasn't very safe. And if I see a snake, I'm totally going to freak out. But whatever. Face your fears, right? So, actually, I don't know what that is in the water. I don't know. You can't see it, but it's this long. I don't know if it's a stick or a snake, but whatever. I'm going to take a deep breath and just keep going because... Just because. Now, whenever you go down a steep incline, you really want to make sure you can get back up, which is what I'm contemplating right now. I know that looks like nothing to a lot of people, like give me a break, but I'm 52, have arthritis, and I'm not athletic at all. Okay. So now I'm going to step over this log. Holy mackerel. Okay. Now if I see a snake or something, I'm really screwed because I'm not jumping over that log quickly. All right. So there's all this. I mean, it's chilly. This is nice, if you want to bring a chair and get a tan, it's rocky, but it's beachfronty. There's better beachfront, or I don't want to say better beachfront. There's real beachfront with more sand-like grounds down a ways, but this is really nice. So you just, you can walk along here and, oh, this is just beautiful. Okay, that's not a snake, it's a stick. Thank God. Oh my goodness, look at this. So this is where I just came from. No? I am a total beach person, but this is really nice. Like lakes and being in the woods and the forests, and I was never into this at all, but it's really nice. I couldn't do it all the time, but it is a nice change. There really is something peaceful and serene, and where you just want to be quiet and meditate, which I'm doing anything but right now because I just keep talking. But when I put the camera down, maybe I'll just sit and be still and zen. So I'm going to try and get up this, back up to where I belong. Oh boy. Yeah, always easier coming down. So, oh boy. I should have worn my pants with the elastic waist. Oh. Alrighty. All right, cool. Well, now that worked out well, getting up and down, I want to share my shoes because I'm not in regular sneakers. I'm in these, what are they called? I got them off of Zappos. They're Speedo Cross. And they have like little cleats on the bottom. like plastic cleats on the bottom, and they don't have shoelaces. It's just a string that you tie. Not even tie. You just I don't know what it's called. Like when you have that string in a rain jacket and it goes around your face all tight and snug. One of those pull string things. I don't know. And that's how you tighten them. Anyway, great shoes. They're very comfortable. I don't know if you can see them, but there's 4 kayakers kayaking the river. They do have kayaks and canoes to rent here.